Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is a video that has re-emerged on social media where Ruto's CS for Defense Aden Duale was secretly recorded while threatening a young man, just for calling him out for corruption. If you listen to that video, it really brings out a real picture of a dictator. Now, that time is an old video. That time, Aden Duale was just a member of parliament and a majority leader. But he was issuing this kind of threats to an extent whereby that young man was arrested, detained in cells, then later presented before Aden Duale. Yani hapeleki kotini, wanapeleka aende kusomewa na kupewa onyo na Aden Duale. Who was doing this? Police officers. They were ordered to do so. Hiyo wakati Aden Duale alikuwa tu mbunge wa kawaida, mbunge tu na majority leader. But this just happened. Don't be surprised. It is happening in Kenya, where we have democracy that was brought about through our 2010 constitution that allows us to criticize the government and question all what they are doing. But Aden Duale does not allow this to happen.
The police. Hii nyara tutakunyoa. Unamsikia? I will shave you in public. Unajua historia familia Duale?
Kabisa.
Unajua sisi?
Kabisa.
Si unatujua sisi?
Kabisa.
Tutakunyoa na tutakutia kisu.
Firmini bradako.
I have no confidence in the OCPD, the CIO, OCS. No, angalia hawa.
Sasa. Kwa mbeleni. Mimi ndugu yangu kuna vile tu anaona nimemkosea. Na inaweza kuwa kama nimemkosea.
Anaweza kuwa?
Sasa hiyo sikubali.
Anaweza kuwa?
Hapana vile amesema.
Sitaki hiyo. Nilikwambia sitakuja hapa kesi hapa ni kwa.
Naomba.
Sikiza kitu ya kwanza. Umekoza, umesikia kutoka kwa mdomo wake na ulisikia mchana nikipiga simu kabla nikuweke sasa. Mimi natimiza ile kitu nafanya, nitafanya waka.
Yeah.
Akasema nikuje na wewe wapi?
Hapa.
Sema ulikosa. Kama ukokosa sema ukokosa, kama ukokosa sema ukokosa, tufanye kesi.
Mimi
wewe kama unaomba msamaha unasema mheshimiwa nilifanya hivi na kwa sababu ya hili na hili sitarudia.
Sawa.
Sababu hatutaki kitu ya kurudia kesho.
Sawa sawa.
Na ningiza useme wewe muda kosea.
Sawa basi. Basi mheshimiwa, kweli mimi nimeingia live Facebook na huwa nimekukosea. Ndugu nakuomba mimi ni brother yako, usione timu kosa. Mbele nilikuwa nimefanya na wewe kazi. Mimi ni binadamu, naweza kuwa na weakness. Naomba kwako nisamee tafadhali.
Utawachana na mimi?
Tawachana na wewe.
Utawachana na mimi?
Nitawachana na wewe.
Kwa sababu usipoachana na mimi,
unajua utaniacha.
Nitadili na wewe. You can go to Corona and fuck him. My friend, bro. Go fuck yourself.
Sorry.
Go to Corona and Maria Hussein.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, go to Maria Hussein. Fuck her.
Now we are continuing this final discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, definitely, the young man was forced to apologize under duress and threats. He had no option but to apologize, whether he was wrong or right. And indeed, if this video is true, then you can understand the kind of leadership we are having. Imagine as of now, that then Aden Duale, currently now, is the Minister for Defense. Yeye ndo Minister wa wanajeshi. So he is in a position of influence and power more than where he was. That time he was just a minister. Now CS for Defense. What can he do with power? Now that he has power, What can he do? If he was doing this just as a member of parliament, you would think we are in Saudi Arabia, where democracy does not thrive. Utafikiria tuko huko, but we are here in Kenya. This video was recorded here in Kenya, where we need to enjoy democracy and freedom of expression, assembling among others. Once you are a public officer, you should be ready to be criticized, to be questioned. This is Kenya. But it's happening. So look at that. Then you tell me, really, these are the people Ruto has put in place of influence, appointed to office where serious decisions are made that touch on lives of Kenyans. Yeye sasa ndio mkubwa wa wanajeshi hapa, yeye ndiye ana brief Ruto, but it's the same man who was threatening the young man just because he had pointed out some corruption. The young man might be wrong or right, but the fact remains that as a leader, you are entitled to give answers, not to threaten the people you are leading. Duale was only supposed to come out and challenge the young man with the truth. But when you are corrupt and you cannot defend yourself, the only thing you resort to, it is intimidation, threat, and that kind of treatment. So imagine someone was arrested. Now he's saying that he has confidence in OCS and the police. Why? Because he even threatened, I'm sure even they were threatened to arrest the young man. And you see, so even police need to be independent. But they are not. They get orders here and there. So if you listen to the video, it is disgusting. It's an embarrassment that all this is happening here in Kenya. Ukiangalia zile sheria tuko nazo Kenya, Uganda, they feel that Kenya have the best constitution, we should learn from them. Tanzania, same. They want to learn a lot from Kenya. But then you get someone like Aden Duale now, such a video leaking out, then you wonder, hii ndio Kenya tunajua, yenye iko na sheria ambazo zimeruhusu wananchi, constitution ambayo imepewa more power to the people. Then you wonder. Look at that language. It is leadership of threat and intimidation. That's what we are having now. So it means right now you can't dare to speak about Aden Duale. Sababu hapo kwa power, anytime he'll be coming for you. Nitadili na wewe. That's the language. Nitadili na wewe. It is threats. So even we are not aware of this man's welfare, the young man in that video. We don't know how it ended up. Maybe you apologize, the next day you disappear. Forceful disappearance. It is something they were condemning when they were campaigning that Uhuru has allowed forceful disappearance of Kenyans. Something they promised to bring to an end. But if they had such a kind of intention, how then do you appoint someone like Aden Duale who is threatening people to an extent you feel this man has received threats of elimination? Na unampea nafasi ya kuongoza idara kama hiyo, very sensitive ministry, very sensitive defense. So you can see the character of leaders that are in Kenya Kwanza, that are working with William Samoei Ruto. If these are leaders that cannot allow to be criticized, it is either their way or the highway. Hiyo ndio mambo yenye imeonekana hapa. And even that is the character of Ruto. Either his way or the highway. Hata jaji asimfanya uamuzi na ikuwe sijafurahia, it will be my way or the highway. So he has to force his way. And so, Duale is doing the same. Either the young man to apologize under duress, or he deal with him. Serious threats. If it was in another country, and this video leaks out, Duale should just resign. It is enough to make Aden Duale to resign, apologize and resign, because this is so much disgusting. You can't be a servant of the people in a democratic country. You took an oath of office to protect the constitution, but then you go against the spirit and aspiration of our constitution. Hiyo ni tawe. Hapo, it is a big no. But then, even if this video is an old video, it brings out the characters of leaders who are working under William Ruto, those who advise Ruto, those who are now in a position of power and influence. Imagine, are we safe in this country having such people in such kind of position? Tuko salama? Hata wengine tukiongea hapa hatuna usalama, kwa sababu hawa watu hawaheshimu sheria na katiba zinazoongoza nchi ya Kenya. Kama Duale angekuwa anaheshimu sheria na katiba, mambo kama haya hayangetokea. Lakini kwa sababu yeye haheshimu demokrasia, uongozi wake labda ni wa kiimla, anajaribu kuleta tabia na hali ya uongozi kama wale tunaona nchi kama za Saudia na kwingine hapa Kenya. This should never happen. So Duale should be called to an order, and he should know that Kenyans are aware of his character and behavior when he's in a position of power and influence. It's just barbaric and so much bad. It should be condemned.